Yes. Hi, everybody. I was just talking about my sexy, gravelly voice that's happening right now. We are live in Sizzix at the Creativation 2019, and we have the amazing Eileen Hull with us doing some demos and see the amazing products that are sitting behind us. So I'm going to spin around real fast so you guys can see Eileen.
How you doing?
There she is, the amazing Eileen. Okay, so you have some stuff you want to show us, right?
I do. I have 3 new dies that are coming out at the show. We have the treasure box, number 1. We have the stacking drawers, which you can see inside here. It's a single die, but then they all stack and they fit inside the box. And then we also have the notebook die, and this is coming out in April. So the good thing about this is it's a system where they all work together. So you can buy them all and they work together, or you can buy each one and they stand separately. And I'd like to show you some of the materials that you can cut. Now this is a steel rule die. That means you can cut thick things up to a 1/16 of an inch, like mat board, chipboard. So I have a couple samples here. Now this is a piece of Craftex, which is like a very sturdy kind of paper and rubber. I don't know what's in it, but that you could use for a cover. This is fabric that I put on both sides with double stick foam adhesive inside, so that makes kind of a nice flexible cover. This is a piece of paper that I laminated. You can also use that for a cover. This is mat board with a design printed on it, so you can use that. Here's one that I did with different, it's got embossing. Powder, thank you. Been a long show. Okay,
yes.
And so I've done some different techniques on here. Here it is with foil. Now this is foil to the mat board, and I embossed it. So that's a really cool one. You can alcohol ink that, you can go to town. This is leather. Now with the leather, it comes in all different weights. So this is about a 3 to 4 ounce leather that I embossed with a 3D folder. So you can run them through your machine, and it's a nice size. And the good thing, we'll go ahead and cut one in a minute, but this has a canvas, like a kind of a canvas texture on the mat board. And here's mat board with a shaving cream technique and some ink on it. So this is just a couple of the ways that you can use it. Now,
Do you have a boo-boo on your finger?
Yeah, my finger cracks. Isn't it pretty though? I got
It's a gorgeous little Band-Aid. I love it.
Poppy, but I got this instead. So anyway, the beauty of these is you can decorate them whatever your style is. So if you like to add paper, if you like Graphic 45, you get a collection. You can make the whole set of them, or just separately you can make cards out of them. I mean, the shapes are really basic, and you can cut them off and combine them. Now that's the Passport book. That's one of the older dies. But the thing about that is you can use the pages which come on the die inside this book, the notebook. So they all work together, all the pieces combined. Now here's one that is bound like a book. You can do it that way, or you can add your elastic or your twine and make it so that it's kind of a traveler's notebook style. Here's kind of like a little junk journal,
right?
You know, so you make it your own, whatever style you have. This one here, my team, I have to say, these were all made by my team, my inspiration team, and so I send them the pieces and they make it happen. They make it come to life. So here's one that's like a little old steamer trunk.
Oh, fun.
You know, with all the little, and this is the credit card sleeve. So they take all of these pieces and put them together and add their special touches. Here's another one. Now Tanya did this one. She put the drawers going sideways instead of stacked.
Oh, nice.
So you could actually do like 25, 5 and 5, do an advent calendar. The possibilities are crazy.
All right, so you say it's a die, and we can make the rules, but how do we go from the die to that?
Okay, I'm going to show you how we cut the notebook, because the other one involves some, adding tabs and things like that.
Okay.
This really quickly, just if you're unfamiliar with Sizzix, what we're cutting is a product called mat board, and that's what you use to mat and frame your photos and artwork. So the thing about it is it's a 1/16 of an inch, and that's what the dies are designed to be used with, because these are special dies called scoreboards that have a cutting blade in here. Now some of your other dies have a score blade, but it's a plastic. This is an actual cutting blade. So what they do is it goes about halfway down on the die and it cuts. So there is some thinking ahead. You have to know which side you want on the right and the wrong side. So what I would do if I was putting paper on it is I would take my piece of mat board, I'd add some double-sided adhesive, I'd put my paper on, I would turn the paper over and have it so that the right side is facing the blades. And then when you take it out, you magically have a book. So I'm just going to take a piece of white mat board, doesn't matter which size, I'm going to lay it on my die. You just want to make sure that you're covering all four die, and then you run it
I love
through.
your sparkly cover there.
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
That's a really pretty plate.
Yeah. And now this is a new machine by Sizzix called the Foldaway. Wait a minute, I have it inside, guys. It's like the third time I've used it. It's really cool. So you just, I like this because the sides fold up when you're traveling. You know, I travel with my trailer. Yeah, and they just come up.
Look
and
at that
it's like a little storage thing that pulls out.
So cool.
Yeah.
And it just pops right out.
Right. So when you're done, you just pop this off. Oh, I didn't go far enough. See how it's, I didn't get my blades right. I'm kind of at a weird angle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But this is how it works. And isn't it lovely that we're live?
We were having this conversation earlier about should we do this recorded, should we do this live? I'm like, let's just do it live.
Let's do it live.
There we go.
Stuff goes wrong. Not like in real life where everything goes wrong. Anyway, so here it is. And so you have your little book, you can go either way. And then it's available to put your inserts, so you can like.
So it's already got a spine. I mean,
it's got a score line. So
Look
what you
at
can do is you can fold the two outers, or if you want to, you can fold it in the middle. You can even use it as a card base.
Oh.
Because if you put paper on here, those score lines aren't going to show up, and now you've got a nice little card. So I like to design dies that are useful and that you can take the different parts and put them together and reuse them in different ways, combine them with different parts, because you know they're expensive things to buy.
Right.
But when you have them, they're classics. You'll use them forever. Now here's another one. And I didn't really show the leather, but this is, you know, this is the Traveler, the Rep Journal, which is an older one. But you can also use the pages that go in here. Now these are little dollar store notebooks that you can put inside.
Oh, you're upside down.
My business. Oh, sorry. Of course. All right. I think maybe we're good.
Oh, but show her what's around your neck.
Oh yeah. Now
Yes.
this is one. I cut two of those little notebooks that we just cut, and I kind of wrapped it around the front and made a little pocket. And I did add in a gusset here to hold, because I know that I have stacks of business cards. But then this other one went over the front, and then I used a 3D folder to get this nice texture.
That is so
on
cool.
there.
I love it. I'm gonna
there's
expand that.
just so many options.
Expand that. That's so cool.
Yes.
I love that.
That's the front.
She's been walking around and carrying this the entire time we've been at the show, and everybody keeps coming up and like touching it and saying it looks so pretty. They can't believe that like, you made that. I mean, it's been like the talk of the pretty much everywhere you go. Somebody comments on it, right?
I don't know about that.
Oh, they have. I totally think I have. So do you have your stuff up on the wall somewhere?
You know, I do somewhere. We can play a
Let's go
little
figure it out.
because I'm not sure where it is.
So we are in the Sizzix booth, as I said. So there's lots of stuff happening and lots of things going on around here. So we're gonna spin around.
There's one over here. Oh yeah, there they are. But here's the journal. That's the tall one. That was one of the original journals.
Love it.
Yeah, and this, wait, no, that's not the one, but it's one of the 3D folders that I use to emboss.
Oh,
the
to do
cover.
on the leather,
Yeah,
right?
here's a leaf die. That's a good one.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the new ones are over here.
Okay, so span over here.
Yes, these two.
There they are. Oh, so this is the little boxes, right?
Yes, that's
cool.
that's the treasure box. That's the stacking drawer, and then here is my notebook.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's it.
You got so many cool things here. I mean, just look at all the amazing stuff. And I do have to do a quick shout out to somebody from the last video I did live. There's been a few of you that have actually donated to my videos. I see little pops up of, hey, here's $1, here's a couple dollars.
Nice.
So thank you guys. I truly appreciate your little donations. Giant donations. I mean, truly, we want the extra mile to donate some money to me covering this amazing event, which I would do anyway.
A lot of work.
Aw, thank you.
These shows are not easy.
No, I'm going to span back around. No, they're not easy, but they are a blast. I mean,
They are.
Yeah, we were at the Prime event last night. And
Yes, we were going from party to party.
Party
and,
to
you
party
know,
to party.
well, you have to sleep sometimes.
Yeah, I think I got 4 hours.
I know.
My
And
voice
it's
is
like,
awful.
oh, you sleep when you get home.
True. All right.
So-
So we're going to sign off and say goodbye. Thank you so much for doing this. I truly appreciate it. Oh, you're a sweetie. And I will see you guys live again, probably later today. I'll be joining up. Oh, you can be in here. Don't get out of the frame.
I had
Totally
a
be
root
in.
canal. I have a whole huge swollen cheek.
I was telling her I've had a few, so.
Yeah.
So, rest your mouth, get some rest, drink some water, take some Advil.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you guys soon.
Thanks.
I can't talk. Bye.